So today we're talking about the 2014 Mamas. Ooh. Those are hurting my eyes, surprisingly. Now the Mamas, also known as the dramas, because the biggest thing to always come out of them are fan wars, are an end of the year award show where they give out awards and have these really cool performances. And a lot of people actually don't like the Mamas because they have this reputation of being very no show, no award, where like if an artist doesn't show up, they don't get an award, and vice versa. If an artist comes, they're more likely to get an award. But even though people, think this show is rigged, it seems like a lot of people obsess about it anyway. Now here's the thing, I really like end of the year shows because I love when like the special stages are like really good, or to see the different collabs with like your favorite idols. But I just hate the ones with awards because like, I don't know which idol said this, but I remember an idol saying that they really kind of think of getting awards as a kind of sad moment, even if it's happy that somebody's being recognized. Other people who worked just as hard are basically being told you're not good enough to get this award despite all the hard work you did. And I kind of get that. I do get that. Not to rain on whoever's won parade, but a lot of the time it ends up being, or not who had the best stuff, who's the most popular. But even if you have popularity, that doesn't mean you didn't work hard either. This year a lot of things like schedules and like, idols being overworked has really come to light. So it's really hard to say this idol works harder than this idol. I think it's clear that all idols work hard. It's just that for some people it pays off in popularity, and for other people they never get that break. Like I'm pretty sure Rainbow has the same bruises on their knees from dance practice as AOA, but one's popular and one's not. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't tune in, but I definitely wouldn't be sad to see the whole award part go. Well, after that long think piece, let's get into who won. So album of the year went to EXO's Overdose. I actually think this was actually a really good choice, even though it was a mini, so there weren't a lot of songs on it. All the songs were really, really good, including Overdose. My favorite was like Thunder or Moonlight probably. I don't know. It depends. I have to think about it. But yeah, it was a really, really good album. Song of the year went to Taeyong for Nose, Lips, Eyes, Face, Cuticles, Kneecaps. Literally one day I'll get that song. I'll get that name right. And again, that wasn't really surprising. That song was really, really popular this year, and it also won Song of the Year at the Melon Awards, so no surprise there. Now this is the one, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. This is the one that got everyone going bonkers because EXO also took home Artist of the Year. They actually won 2-day songs this year. Now, like I said before, a lot of people were agreeing when it came to Album of the Year, but for Artist of the Year, a lot of people thought it should have went to IU, like how it did in the Melon Music Awards. Now, I'm really torn because I do really, really like EXO, and they did really have a hard year. But if I'm talking about influence in music, I would say IU too, just because she's really shown her power in music throughout this year, like with her #1 songs and just the quality of music. Like she's a singer-songwriter. She literally made the song she did with High 4 get popular. Like it was a good song, but if it wasn't for her, nobody would care. And she just showed like she has like this gold touch this year. Now, that being said, I'm not gonna, stand here and cry over the fact that IU didn't win the award. I mean, yes, years from now, when who won awards this far back just becomes statistics, it's gonna say EXO's name, but I don't think IU not winning that award makes her slay any less, like, to be honest. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, she's still awesome, she's still successful, and you can't really deny that. But it's just, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird because now there's all these fan wars starting about it. Now for best solo, IU won for female and Taeyong won for male. Should've went to Rain, but who's counting? Just kidding. Let me not all of a sudden be butthurt when it has to do with my bias. I mean, yeah, I think that was a pretty, good choice. The solos this year were all really good, especially in the female category, so it could have really went to anyone, but of course IU really killed it this year, so it's understandable she got it too. Best group for males went to EXO, that being their 3rd award, and Sistar won best female, and let me tell you, y'all were mad. Y'all were mad about it. There are a lot of people complaining because Sistar, in a sense, beat 2NE1 and SNSD. Now, I just don't get it because at the same time people were mad they beat SNSD and 2NE1, people were also saying that the only reason they won is because 2NE1 and SNSD didn't attend. So here's where it just is a bit confusing to me. Did they beat them or did they win on a technicality? Because you can't complain about both. Like, that's just kind of confusing. Anyway, I thought Sister had a really good year. Once again, I could see 2NE1 winning that. I could see Sistar winning that. And Girls' Day and A-Pink actually had really good years too. So those four, I could see them winning that. SNSD, music-wise, I don't think they really had a strong year. So that was probably the only group that I would like X out of that category. But then again, this whole voting is based on like a plethora of things, including sales, which of course SNSD, they're the top selling girl group and they probably will be for a while. Judges, voting, so you know, there's a lot of things that go into the voting. This was probably like not, this is like I said, like I knew this was gonna happen. Like they're gonna sweep all the newcomer awards. Winner won Best New Artist. And I will keep on standing here for Park Bo-ram and Akmodong Musician, but I also got to give it to Winner because their album and their debut was just like super successful this year, and Minho is my bae. Listen, shh, just next category. Best Dance Performance went to Infinite, Last Romeo for boys, and Girls' Day Something. Now, I was just kind of confused. What goes into Best Dance Performance? Is it just them performing the dance, or is the dance factored? Because I'm pretty sure like it was unanimous that like Girls' Day Something dance was terrible. Like they are good dancers, but that choreography was really terrible. And I feel like it even kind of crippled the song because the song could have even been cooler and more epic than it already was, which it was super epic this year. But the dance was horrible. So I was a little bit confused about that. But Girls' Day, they're good at dancing. They're really good at pulling off like sexy and stuff like that. So good for them. Best solo dance went to Sunmi. And this was another instance when people were saying that she only won it on a technicality. A lot of people thought Hyuna deserved it for Red. And the only reason why Sunmi got it was because she wasn't there. The thing is, comparing Red to Full Moon, the dance in Full Moon, is like apples to oranges because Red was very powerful and sexy. Full Moon was more like classical and, you know, more softer with the moves and sexy. And I thought they were both really good dances. Now, Best Collab went to Soyu and Jungkook for Some. And here's the thing, this is my problem with this whole thing. I feel like Some really has the potential, or it really had the power and just as popularity this year to win a Best Song of the Year award, but they keep giving the shaft and giving it collaboration awards. And I don't know why that's so. Like, can you not be qualified for Best Song of the Year if it's a collaboration? Because I definitely think that Some should at least win one like Song of the Year award. I mean, it was like the most downloaded song this year. So I definitely think it's great that it got an award, but it's really Best Song of the Year material in my opinion. Best Live Vocal went to Ailey for girls and Taeyong for boys. Now, Ailey, she's like one of the best singers in K-pop, like that's hands down. But a lot of people were skeptical with Taeyong because yes, Taeyong is a really good idol singer, like he's top tier, but compared to everyone else in that category, he just seems average. Like they had K-Will up in there and all that stuff. So people were really surprised about this, but I think it was a mixture of the popularity of his song, Eyes, Nose, and Lips, and then the fact that he's a good singer. So that probably had something to do with it. Best Band went to CNBLUE. Now this Best Band Award, in my opinion, it should just be called the CNBLUE or FT Island Award because every time it is offered, it goes to one of those two. Like, have you heard of Royal Pirates, or are we just gonna ignore them? But CNBLUE won this year, and they actually weren't at the ceremony, so AOA actually picked up the award for them, which kind of like throws a little dent in everyone's theory that if you don't come to the Mamas, you don't get an award because CNBLUE wasn't there. Best Rap went to Epic High for Happen Ending. Of course, Epic High totally slayed this year. I agree with that like 1000%. Like their album was so good, and Tableau was so adorable. Best Music Video went to 2PM Crazy, and I think if you're gonna give them any award, like that one, that was a really fun music video, honestly. They looked really silly and the styling was insane, but it looked like they were having fun. Best Ost was You Are My Destiny. That song, I hate it and love it because I got so sick of it when I was watching My Love Who Came From the Stars, but like now every time I hear it, I have to like drop everything I'm doing and just go into You Are My Destiny. Best Asian Star went to EXO, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. So, Fan Choice Award went to Infinite and Tati Sol. And I love how Tiffany was the only one there from Tati Sol. She just snatched that award and was like, okay, thank you, bye. Like, literally, SNSD did not give two darns about that, about the mamas. And then, last but not least, popular vocal went to IU, my sweet IU. So basically that was it as for the awards. Like I said, award shows, like they always just kind of make me anxious just because of all the fighting that comes from them. But, you know, it's nice to recognize people. I get it. What did you guys think of the Mamas 2014? Did you think the winners were correct? Did you think they're incorrect? Who do you think should have won in so-and-so category? Let's get the discussion started in the comment section. See you guys next time. Bye. You are my destiny. There